Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Women want men who can handle their business. And when I say handle business, it goes beyond just paying their bills, though that is important. They want a man who's responsible. They want a man who can take care of stuff and just engage in the actions that's necessary to deal with the life situation. They don't want a man who's sitting right there. There's some problem coming up and they got a man sitting next to him say, I don't know what to do. They want that man who see a problem and get up. They want that man 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear sound downstairs. Not only is the man, other than the man looking at the woman say, baby, I got this. The man already up, he taking care of it. They want that man, if somebody disrespect them in public, he gonna take care of it. They want that man, if they having some issue in the neighborhood, he taking care of it. I give you an example. I told this story before when I lived in Edgewood, Maryland. Harford County people know about Edgewood. I remember had a house. Like I said, this ain't the first one. Had a house there, had literally a white picket fence, but it was low. And I remember my wife was telling me how like there was some young people that was like using a shortcut coming across the yard. So I was like, I'm sitting at the window, I'm looking out, some guy just casually jump over it. So I go outside, no shirt on, no shoes on, no socks on, just nothing on but shorts. And I looked at him and I turned him around. But before I did, I said, you let everybody else in the neighborhood know. You let everybody else in the neighborhood know, don't come across this yard. Ain't no problem since then. Another time, same house, you had those door-to-door solicitors. Now I'm coming home from work and everything, I get there, my wife said, yeah, you see those door-to-door solicitors, one of them was playing with the doorknob. I actually walked down the street, caught the guy, and let him know, don't come to that house again. And I actually saw him through the neighborhood again. And I looked out, he got off the sidewalk. He kept his distance. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was about to fuck his ass up. You don't mess, but women want that. And it's not just about being some thug or some fighting, but it's just about a man taking action. Just a man taking action. Cause you got too many guys out here who are just, they passive as far as how they going through life. Or they waiting for somebody else to do something. What you gonna do about it? You know? What you gonna do about that situation? You see this is happening. Shoot, you see this is happening. What are you gonna do about it? Look, here's the thing. Men always have to take care of stuff. You gotta handle your own business. Nobody is there for you. No grown man should be waiting for another man to solve something. If you got an issue with something, you feel like you need to speak up, you need to be the one to do it. Too many men, you got too many men, or really to call them males, they want somebody else to take care of it. They want somebody else to solve the problem. Somebody else ain't gonna solve it. Most somebody else should be helping you do is solve the problem. Or at best, maybe you actually find somebody who can solve the problem, you doing what you can to help. But see, those are rare problems anyway. A man needs to settle like his environment. Like you got guys talking about being, yeah, they getting into the sovereign Saturdays and everything, sovereign talk, but part of sovereign talk is to change the situation. Part of sovereign talk is being a leader. Part of sovereign talk is creating yourself. Part of sovereign talk is solving the problems that you're encountering just being out here every day. You know, I remember when I was young, maybe it's some places now, you go through certain neighborhoods and if you cutting up or something, oh, the men around there handle the business. They ain't wait for anybody else. I remember when I was living in North Michigan Park in DC, 6th Street. I remember there was a bunch of kids doing some joyriding through there. A bunch of the guys in the neighborhood, like they strapped up and they kept the kids out of the neighborhood, I put it like that. But that's how you handle it. That's how you handle stuff. You handle stuff in your immediate environment. And women are turned on by it because, and you know, it's not even so much that they solving the problem. Women turned on by that energy. Women are turned on by that energy. You see, there's not enough talk about just pure masculine energy. You got guys talking about a masculine frame, but if you saying it like that, that means you putting on a mask. You trying to pretend. Too many guys pretending. Being masculine means you just simply do it. That's part of who you are. You don't even have to think about putting on some frame or anything, because that's just who you are. That's going to drip. It is going to show in how you walk, how you look at people, how you speak, your tone of voice, everything. It ain't a frame, because if you think in terms of putting on something, that means it's not there naturally. Now, you know what? You get some guys like saying, well, how do I develop that? Take action. Take action. You see something that needs to be solved. If it's in your ability to solve it, do it. If you don't know how to, find out how. Find out how. You know, you don't wait for somebody else. And women turned on because they turned on by that energy. They turned on by the mere energy of it. You doing. Yeah, they turned on by your physicality, appearance. Yeah. But it's that energy. That's why some guys will actually lose out. That's why some guys will lose out. And that's the thing. That's the thing. And, you know, because you got a situation now where women, you know, the so-called modern women, I'm going to say so-called, they doing the stuff that the men's supposed to do. They doing the stuff the men's supposed to do. They handling the business and stuff. Like, one of the things I don't really like is when I see a man riding in a passenger seat with a woman. Now, I understand every now and then he might be real tired, all that shit, but if it's a constant thing, and plus, if you really know how to read people out here in the streets, you can tell that's a normal thing. You know? Women be driving, she get out, pump the gas and everything. And, you know, some guys, they'll be good with it. It's like, no, man. You know, I was dealing with this one woman in LA. I visited her in LA. Man, I was driving her vehicle the whole time. Because that's what a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to have some type of control. You know? And it wasn't even an argument about it. It wasn't even an argument about it. You know? I like driving. That was a big ass truck too. But that's what a man does. A man takes care of it. A man takes charge. And that's how you have to be. Even if you just in a situation, it ain't just a romantic thing. That's a whole other video. But just being in life, you got to be assertive. You got to take charge. You got business come up, you got to take care of it. Or at least figure out how to, well, you taking care of it if you at least figure it out. Even if you got to call somebody else to help or something, that's still taking care of the business. You don't let shit slide. So I want y'all to think about that. Like, take action. Take action. Just that action part. Even if you ain't looking like fashion model of the world, women looking at that. Women looking at that. All right? So that's all I have for today. As always, keep rising. Be a man out this joint.